Delhi Riots 2020 The Untold Story, a book authored by Monica Arora, Sonali Chitalkar, and Prerna Malhotra on the violence which gripped the national capital in February, claims to be a serious document of intense research which needs to be seriously studied by the Government of India. The book ran into trouble after its initial publisher, Bloomsbury India, pulled the plug on it after a massive debate on its veracity erupted online. The Quint has accessed and scanned the Bloomsbury draft of the book, and we found that far from being based on a fact-finding mission, the book is replete with factual errors, unsubstantiated claims, and conspiracy theories. Here is a lowdown of all that we thought wasn't right with the book. To begin with, the first major error comes barely 200 words into the book when former IPS officer P.C. Dogra in his foreword relies on a falsely attributed quote of Jawaharlal Nehru to say that he called himself a Muslim by culture and a Hindu only by accident of birth. It was in fact a Hindu Mahasabha leader who had referred to Nehru in that manner and not Nehru himself. Next, the authors argue that the Citizenship Amendment Act has nothing to do with Muslims of India. And even this argument falls short on facts. In simple terms, the CAA is discriminatory because it excludes the Muslims who came to India before 31st December 2014 from three neighboring countries, that is Pakistan, Afghanistan and Bangladesh, from applying for Indian citizenship, while paving the way for non-Muslim minorities from these countries to be an Indian citizen. Also, some legal experts say that the CAA violates Article 14 of the Indian Constitution, which lays down the right to equality irrespective of caste, religion, gender, etc. The book also contains other pieces of misinformation which have already been debunked in the past. For instance, activist Harsh Mandar said that he has no faith in the Supreme Court of India, or the unverified claim that Pakistan Zindabad slogans were raised at Shaheen Bagh. But that's not it. The authors make observations like the CAA protests are being fueled by the left and the Islamic fundamentalists without backing them with any facts whatsoever. There is exhaustive mention of Aam Aadmi Party MLA Amanatullah Khan and former councillor Tahir Hussain, but speeches by BJP leaders, including those by Anurag Thakur and Parvesh Verma, have been carefully omitted with the exception of one by Kapil Mishra, and even in that case, the book clearly states that Mishra was at the site to broker peace. Unsurprisingly, even when talking about the JNU violence in January this year, the book does not mention anything about the alleged involvement of the ABVP and blames it on the hysteria around the Citizenship Amendment Act. This book is replete with several conspiracy theories, and the one to which the authors have dedicated one full chapter is the theory of urban Naxalism and jihadism linked to the violence. This theory navigates between the elements of Maoist literature, the ideals of the Khilafat movement, and the ISIS in Syria and Iraq, without explaining how are these related to the February violence in Delhi. All in all, the book is mostly based on conjectures and does not provide any evidence for the allegations it makes in the name of facts. We at Webkoof work really hard to sift facts from fiction. So if you want to join us in our fight against fake news, you can write into us at webkoof@thequint.com or reach out to us on WhatsApp at 9643651818. Till then, like, share and subscribe to The Quint, and don't be a Webkoof.